Happy holidays, San Francisco! Hundreds of festive lights are illuminating San Francisco streets using 100% greenhouse gas-free hydroelectric power. The city provides clean power from our Hetch Hetchy power system, which powers Muni, our schools and libraries, streetlights, San Francisco International Airport, city government buildings, private developments, and more. Look for holiday bell lights along 3rd Street and illuminated snowflakes along Market Street and in Visitation Valley. The San Francisco Public Utilities Commission and the San Francisco Public Works welcome all to enjoy the magic of the holiday season.
Right here, getting it ready. Today's a big day. We got ribs, chicken, got baby briscoe. Cutscene and third, come on out.
Well, this is an exciting time for us here in Bayview. We've been working very hard to revitalize our 3rd Street corridor and make sure that businesses can thrive and community has a place to go. And we wanted to attract people from all over San Francisco and really all over the Bay Area to Bayview and this exciting culture that we have. And no other better way to do that than to also have businesses that are indigenous to this community highlighted, and the Bayview Bistro does exactly that.
I'm most excited that I could just do this in my community. I was born and raised in Bayview, and to be here to serve my peoples, that's a lovely thing. That's a blessing to get my business started in my neighborhood where I grew up at. So it's a beautiful thing. Lovely place to be. Wouldn't want to be nowhere else.
Anytime there's a place where people can connect, they can laugh, they can have food, they can talk about what's going on in their community, it's valuable.
It's good for the community where everybody could get together and socialize, and it's good to be aware of the surroundings in where you work at, that it's all good people around here.
I think food brings people together of all cultures because people like different things and they like to try different things. Personally, I cook with love. So I hope to bring people with love, with the smell, the aroma, with good taste.
Me being from this neighborhood, from the Bayview, it's incredible to see this opportunity take fold. So being a resident here, this opportunity is really amazing.
I hope that the Bayview Bistro brings a great opportunity for neighbors to not only eat, but to meet, convene, enjoy the good weather. And this is an excellent opportunity for networking and just fellowship. And I just wish them all the best.
I'm just excited for the community, I'm excited for the neighborhood, I'm excited for everybody a part of this project and every vendor that's here and every other vendor that's going to be here. I think it's awesome for our community. This is where I started my business and this is where everyone supports me, so I love the Bayview. Just stop by the bistro.
Black History Month means to me never forgetting our forefathers, never forgetting those who fought for us to be here. I worked my way up as an apprentice and made my way to become a chief engineer in a LEED Platinum high-rise in San Francisco, the first one of its kind. People of color can do this work, and they need to actually visualize themselves in these technical fields that require lots of science, technology, engineering, and math. We're out here, we can do this work, and we are doing this work. I want to be that beacon. I want to be an inspiration to young men and women of color. So when they see someone doing the work that I'm doing in the capacity that I have, with the same background as they have, they could get that inspiration. Normally, these roles aren't diverse, so the possibility of them joining the workforce and advancing their careers becomes more of a reality. It's a big industry, and it's something I'm proud to be a part of. We're the keepers of the environment, and we're the stewards. So Black History Month is American history all in one. I'm proud to be here today representing all those that came before me. My name is Darrell Andrews, Chief Engineer at the SFPUC.
Mountain Tunnel is one of a series of 3 tunnels that are single conduits that deliver water from Hetch Hetchy Reservoir down to the regional water system in the Bay Area. And so each one of those tunnels is a critical piece. Mountain Tunnel is a very critical piece of that because it is where all the drinking water from Hetch Hetchy comes. 85% of our supply passes through the Mountain Tunnel.
As you can see by looking at the tunnel wall and the tunnel floor, there has been quite a bit of erosion that's taking place over that time period. And so this interim repair project seeks to patch up the walls where the defects have exposed the rock around the tunnel.
The tunnel was originally constructed 1918 through 1925, so it's virtually 100 years old. And that lining has deteriorated. So right now we're in the second set of interim repairs to get the worst places where the tunnel lining has started to deteriorate to a point that we don't find acceptable.
The mountain tunnel is the critical artery that brings water from Hetch Hetchy all the way to San Francisco. All the water that ultimately goes through the Hetchy system flows to this point.
Along the way, they generate some power to also provide power to Muni and things like that. So it's a very efficient way to bring water from the mountains to the city for drinking and for fire suppression.
Yes, it needs rehabilitation and repair, but it is not nearly in as bad a shape as we thought it might be. So the work ahead of us is important, and it's going to take some time, but we feel confident that we're going to be able to get another 100 years out of this tunnel.